Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Doki Doki Fallen Angel. I am Rebel RX, and you are watching Rebel RX. So, it was not so much of a good ending with the last episode. In the last episode, we did visit Sayori because she finally woke up. We never apologized to Yuri, and because when we went back to see Yuri, she was gone. And finds out all the bullying that she got around the school, Monica was behind it all. So, now we're here. We are now into Act 4 of the game. So, don't know what this act holds, but we'll see. Let's dive in. For a second time today, I find myself in the hospital. The other side this time, the emergency room. I sit on the colorless, starched sheets of the hospital bed, a shoulder sling over my right arm. With adrenaline gone, I rely on painkillers to keep myself stable. My memories are only stored in pieces. I visited Sayori in the hospital. I ran into Monica. I found a full bottle of pills. I broke down Yuri's door. Then I called 911. My head is still throbbing. It physically hurts to remember the events that just transpired. My eyes switch between the four walls that surround me. I stretch my neck to look out into the emergency room. Nurses and doctors occasionally walk by. Finally, one nurse steps inside. Hello. Hello. How are you feeling? I don't know how to answer. My mind is drugged by both painkillers and shock. The nurse then goes into a procedure of asking me questions to assess my mental state. Can you tell me your name? Yes. Shock is one hell of a drug. What is your name? Rebel. Do you know what day it is? We had a visit with Dr. Langton Saturday, which is yesterday, so Sunday. And do you know where you are? The hospital. Start to sling my arm. You dislocate it. We were able to pop it back in place, but it'll take time to fully heal. It's best to keep it in a sling for a while. Yuri. Where's Yuri? The girl you came in with? I'm sorry, I'm not her nurse. I believe she's being treated by a doctor down the hall. I bolt off the bed and exit the room. The nurse calls out, Hey, wait! I continue to run down the hall. Whoa there, kiddo. A man in a white coat intercepts me. Are you the doctor? I am a doctor, yes. Wait, you're the one who came in with that girl. Yuri? Where is she? Is she okay? Doctor's face says it all. Why don't we take a seat? You hear the music. He puts his hand on my shoulder, but I swat it off. No, I don't believe you. Let me see her. Where is she? I'm sorry. By the time we were able to treat her, it was already too late. You're lying. You're lying. She's not dead. She's not. My mind begins to fail, coming up with a proper reaction. I see guards turn the corner, quickly approaching me. The doctor places his hand up as to notion them to hold off. I finally collapse onto a wooden bench. The doctor gets down on one knee and places a hand on my shoulder once more. I press my face into my palms. This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. I learned something on this bench just now. The bench where the little girl is told she has cancer. The bench where a child learns their parent had a fatal heart attack, or a mom is told her son was in a horrific car accident. The same bench where I'm told the one thing I cared about in this world has been ripped away from me. The exact same bench. I learned that love isn't something tangible. True love only exists in moments. In another moment it's gone before you even knew you had it. Damn. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Anger. 7 deadly sins, lined like a shopping list. Which one do I pick today? I grabbed the bright red bottle and popped the cap. Veins filled with hate and eyes filled with torment. Fists clenched, ready to break. Break anything and everything. The fires of hell corrupt my soul, lashing out at anyone who comes close. Tearing and ripping. Ripping and tearing. Tearing at the things I love, tearing at my very being. I'm no longer myself. The spirit of wrath knocks on my door, and I'm foolish enough to let him in. Oh. Oh, it was just about to... You heard that, right? 4 days later. Doc, you ever look at someone and your heart just melts? I'm sorry about what happened. Oh, hey, Dr. Langton. I just still can't believe she's really gone. He jots down some things on his notepad. How does all that make you feel? Empty. I don't really feel anything anymore. It's a bit hard to describe, really. You know what nothingness feels like, Doc? Your mind has had some time to process the initial shock. This period can be a dangerous time for you. A lot of different emotions may go through your mind. Look, can you just give me medication or something so I can leave? We'll get to that. I just can't give them to you straight away. My eyes chase the walls of the room. Can you tell me what's on your mind? What's on my mind? What's on my mind? It's good to get your mind off the event. You don't understand, Doc. I can't get it out of my head. My voice cracks with every word. What do you mean? You weren't there. You didn't see the look in her eyes. You didn't have to sit in an ambulance and tell the paramedics what happened. You didn't have to relive every single moment while being questioned by the police. You're not the person who every single time I close my eyes, Doc, I just see her sitting in that tub. I just want that image out of my head. That's why I need you to give me some pills or something. Okay. It's going to be okay. I can give you a prescription based off what you're feeling. So just keep telling me what you feel. I don't feel anything. I just don't understand. I did everything right. I did everything I could, but it wasn't enough. Stop asking me how I effing feel. Ooh! I shot up onto my feet. Please, Rebel. Don't say nothing to me. Point my finger at him maliciously. You don't care about me. I'm just another patient to you. You don't care about me, or Yuri, or anyone. We're all the same in your eyes, just another paycheck for you. My words spit sharply out of my mouth. We're just a way for you to feed your fancy lifestyle. Maybe some fancy jewelry for your wife, or a fun vacation with your kids. That's all we mean to you. You know that's not true. I chose this profession because I want to help people who aren't strong enough to help themselves. I scramble back and forth around the office. My voice cracks under my anger. Just give me back my life. I grab the coffee table and topple it over. Papers fill the air as the doctor instinctively jumps back. Pens clatter against the floor. You sit on your chair, ask me a couple questions, and then send me on my way. You talk about trauma as if you know what I'm going through. You see so many people with so many different problems, and you look at them all the same. So who's the real crazy person, Doc? He stands there like he's frozen in place. That's what I thought. I'm out of here. Rebel, please. I storm through the door and don't look back. I sit bitterly on my couch and bury my face into my palms. My hands tremble in anger. I run my fingers through my hair until it looks like a destroyed bird's nest. Tears begin to stream down my face, tears of frustration and anxiety. My legs launch me back up at Mach speed. For some reason I can't stay still. I begin to pace my living room floor. My eyes continue to flash between the corners of my house. I don't think my eyes have focused on one stagnant object all day, and now that I think about it. Ah! I scream at the top of my lungs in order to release all my bottled up anger. Ah! I collapse back onto the couch, my energy sapped. My breathing grows heavy and raspy. For some reason my frustration still hasn't left. I lean over my couch and grab a potted plant. Flinging it across the room, it shatters against the wall. Shards ricochet in every direction. My heart continues to beat furiously. If this goes on any longer, my chest is going to explode. I throw my body into the wall, but the thud of my knuckles collide with the sheetrock. Again. My fist goes through the wall. I slowly retract my hand back. My knuckles are covered in blood. Sheetrock, all I gotta do is just send one punch to it, and it's right through the wall. My right arm is in a sling, and my left hand bloody. I absent-mindedly stare at the red patches of lost skin around my knuckles. It's funny how the same color we use to represent love also represents anger. I guess they're more or less the same. They both can destroy something within seconds. Both only ever end in pain. My body gives and I fall into the floor. And just like me, my whole world comes crashing down as well. I lay lifeless. I clench my fists until my knuckles turn white. let out a long breath. Eventually, my body relaxes and the color on my knuckles return. My heart still continues to beat irregularly. I take a look at my wounds. I just don't understand. Why me? Physical exhaustion eventually overtakes my hyperactive mind, and I find myself drifting off to sleep. Slumber. Ugh. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Bargaining. Why wasn't it me? Take me instead, but leave her here. I lie awake in bed, flooded with all my fears. Because it should have been me. I don't know what went wrong, how she got away. I should have known all along I couldn't make it all okay. So it should have been me. I'll change my way of life, just to see her again. I'm in so much pain and strife. I guess this is the end, so just take me. That's not how you work, from what I can infer. You won't bring her forth, so I can just be with her. So if you won't take me, I'll take myself. Oh! Oh no. Oh dear. I wake up on the living room floor. My body feels heavy. I don't remember much of anything this past few days. I try to push myself up. Every muscle in my body begins to scream in agony. Mustering all my strength, I lean up against my couch. I pan my eyes around the room. Extending my neck, I can see the broken remains of my potted plant. It's weird being isolated for so long. I've lived my whole life in an empty home. However, now is the first time I've actually felt truly alone. They say loneliness is a universal fear of all living creatures. Okay, because you didn't really spend time with the other girls this time around. Because you only sought after Yuri. Why couldn't it have been me? I slowly rise up and begin to pace the room. My eyes dart from one focus to the next. The hole in the wall, the broken vase, my bloody knuckles, my slinged arm. Oh! There's more to it, I know it. I grab a stack of paper and a pen and begin writing things down with a slinged arm and busted hand. It was more like scribbles than anything. The music's stuck on a loop. You hear a small distortion in it too. I continue to incoherently write my thoughts down to anyone else. I look like a mess of sporadically. Yeah, like the little offbeat in it, and then it loops. But to me, it's a timeline of all the events. I look at the mess before me. Now, where to begin? What could I have changed? I could have arrived to the house sooner. Or was it too late? Earlier than that. I continue to shoot my pupils to different parts of the scribbles. What stirred this? The argument? The messages? The boys? The medication? Earlier than that, Yuri's home life. If only I had met her sooner. No, I should have stopped Monica from telling everyone. I should have paid more attention to those texts. I should have kept an eye on Yuri. How could I not known she wasn't taking her meds? No response. That's fine. This is fine. I'm fine. The mess of papers on my counter says otherwise. If only it didn't take me so long to break down that door. Maybe if I called 911 sooner. These thoughts continue to form a hurricane within my head. It's making me dizzy. What if I didn't visit Sayori in the hospital? It had to be that. I wasted too much time. Or was Yuri already gone by the morning? Hey, anyone there? I'd like to make a deal. Any chances I could get Yuri back? I'll pay you. I'll become a better person. Is that what you want to hear? I've gone insane. Like a deer, my head jerks to the sudden sound of my doorbell. Natsuki. Hey. It's for horses. My response with as little enthusiasm as possible. Can I come in? I guess. I turn around and walk back to the living room. I could care less if Natsuki follows me. She follows me into the cell I call home. So, you doing alright? I think so. I don't look at her. So I stand hunched over her eyes, staring blankly at the ground behind her. Grandma. I don't want to hear it. I just want to stand in silence for a moment. Silence is a fragile thing. It can be broken by just a slip of the tongue. Makes you wonder, how can something so heavy be so delicate at the same time? Why? Why what? Why did you come here? To check up on you. Why? Did you feel bad for me? Worried I'd kill myself? Afraid I would go jump off the nearest bridge and drown myself just so I could see Yuri? Exit music reference right there. If you know the mod, then you know. You're all the same. You, the doctor, the kids in school, me. I tried to be different, I really did. You were different. If that were true, Yuri would still be alive. She really did love you. I know, that's why it hurts so much. I look away from Natsuki, trying to hide the fact that I'm crying. Can you please just leave? I'll be fine. I just need some time alone to think. Thank you for coming and checking up on me. I know you mean well, but I'd rather be alone right now. I wish I could go back. Believe me, I really do. But we can't, Rebel. I'm really sorry for what happened. I feel the same as you. All this time, my friend was hurting and I never knew. I'm not just getting emotional in this segment, but my sinuses on top of that. Sometimes I lie awake wondering where it went wrong. What I could have done to change it all, but there's no use in letting it consume you. You have to move on from your past. I know I did. She recollects herself facing me again. You have to accept what happened eventually. I know it's hard, but time heals all wounds. She's wrong. Time doesn't heal wounds. Time just lets you grow numb to the pain. I stare back up at my ceiling. I just want her back. I just want to hold her again. Look into her eyes one last time. At least let me say goodbye. Back in the same spot I awoke this morning. On the uncomfortable carpet, I decided to close my eyes once again. You've unlocked a special poem. Depression. Outside is a smile. Inside is a frown. Outside you see a hole. Inside is just the pieces. Outside is warm. Inside is cold. Outside there's emotion. Inside there's emptiness. Outside you hear laughter. Inside there's only silence. Outside there's a smell of flowers. Inside it's rotten and tainted. Outside is a bright sunny day. Inside is a dark stormy night. Outside can find success. Inside knows only failure. Outside is just lies. Outside is a mask. Inside the mask is pain. Inside the mask is fear. Inside the mask is nothing at all. Because I am nothing until I put on the mask. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all the time that I have for this episode. But I just want to say, I know depression is a real thing, and if not taken care of, it can get you to a rather dark place. Because I may have not said this before, but depression is a thing that I struggle with myself. And I was at a rather rough place a few months ago. The thing is, we can't let it bring us down. We can't let it get us to the point that we're just about to completely give up on everything. But it's in those moments when you need someone the most. Reach out to the people that care about you. And as much as you may not want to tell them how you really feel, tell them, because they do care about you. You are loved. You are valued. Even if you don't feel like it. Just know that you are. So ladies and gentlemen, I know the holidays are just around the corner. I know it can be a rough time of year for a lot of people. But to each and every one of you, take care of yourselves this holiday season, okay? I will see you in the next video. Rebel RX, offline.